Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Minecraft World. So as you can see, I got a little fish tank going, just a starter tank. I'm going to start breeding them once I find some tropical fish. Hopefully there's a tropical fish store where I can buy some tropical fish. We got enough to start breeding. And as you can see, I have finished the entranceway. I may do a little something for the doorway. I'm not too sure yet, but this is my entranceway, and I'll show you around a little bit here. So, as I said, I wanted to basically have a pattern that repeats and kind of steps out and steps back, but this is what it came out to be like. Let me see. Let me make sure I have voice on here. One sec. Derpy derpies. You guys may not be able to hear me if I don't. I should have my mic set up for this. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Yeah, mic set up on that. Headset. That's why I can't hear anything. Okay, there we go. So yeah, just finished this up, and so basically what it is it's like this first pattern over here. I started just kind of messing around. I put a tree right here, and that was my first placement, was this tree. And then I thought, well, you know what, it'd be nice if I had another tree above it, but in order to have another tree above it, I'd have to have a platform so that we didn't have floating trees. It's one of the rules on Flunkstar is no floating trees, so I did have to make a pillar here to hold up this other tree up here. And then I thought it would be kind of cool to have a little water fountain, you know, a couple of water fountains coming off, or waterfalls coming off. So, so yeah, I built a little pond area for the waterfall to flow into, and built a pillar for this pond area for this waterfall to fall into. And then I made a right turn with the pattern, and I did the pattern again, right? So I got two of them together right here in this corner. And what I noticed was that, you know, I was able to make the corners pretty well, and just kind of reproduce the pattern here. Make another right turn and do it again over here. And another one, and have it right here. So now I just got to finish off this wall right here, and I'm probably just going to repeat this pattern going down the wall, and probably have these pillars kind of dwindling off into the steps. I'm not too sure if I'm just going to make a perfect stairway up or what I'm going to do with this. I still have to think about that, but eventually I will probably have it be a stairwell that goes up into the mountains. I've already kind of started on this stairway up into the mountains here. It just comes off of the top peak right here. So I'll probably have a stairway that goes up that way from the ceiling. You know, but right now, you know, I can kind of walk out here a little bit on both of these platforms, not completely, but I can kind of walk out here. Let's see, yeah, still growing grass up here right now, but I can kind of walk around out here because these trees are trimmed up a little bit and stuff, and just kind of take a look around. But I can also hop up on this wall and do a little bit of looking around from that wall. You know, this wall started off being cobblestone, and I realized, hey, that's just janky. Then it turned into just being this block, and it was like, oh man, that's a lot of that block right there. So I had to do something. It's so funny, there's a horse sound right here. I don't know where that horse is at. But yeah, I can kind of walk around up here, and you can take a look into SimCity. And this is going to be my SimCity over here. And this is two maps right here, but over here we got another two maps. But this entire 2 maps over here is all lit up and safe free from everything except for spiders. Spiders can get in right now as it is, but I'm not really too concerned about spiders. But yeah, this is SimCity over here, and still got to expand the village out, but we got the I got the village expanded out a little bit here. Not entirely expanded out, but to the point where they're walking around, they're doing their jobs. They go in and out of all the houses. They're utilizing their houses and their roads, because when I got here they were just basically staying right here next to this bell tower. They didn't have enough job blocks to breed, and so I made them some job blocks, made them some beds, and so I'll probably be moving these beds in a little bit. This iron golem stomps so loud. Yeah, I'll probably build some more houses for them and put their beds inside the houses, and you know, I mean, I could do that right now. I could just grab their beds and put them inside the houses, and that would make this a little bit cleaner and neater. But I also need to move their job blocks into houses, and you know, and I don't want to make too many I don't remember what those villagers are called. I don't want to make too many nitwits and not, you know, I don't know. I mean, it seems like if you make a nitwit, you can turn it back into a worker just by placing a work block down. So I don't think I can mess this up too bad. But as you can see the wall, the blue wall goes all the way around this whole 4 maps. You can kind of see that blue right there in the corners. And so it's exactly lined up with this whole map. And of course this line right here is this wall back here, which divides the 2 maps. These 2 maps are still unused, but these 2 maps right here are getting used up. And so it's coming along. Just wanted to show you guys my progress a little bit, and show you guys my new fish tank. Me and D-Roy went out. He showed me his lush cave that he found, and hooked me up with a couple of those guys, which are really cool pets. I'm a fish guy, so fish are like my favorite pet. I dig them. They're pretty cute. They're going to need a bigger fish tank for sure. This is just a little starter fish tank so I can see them while I'm working on something bigger. Heck, I might fill this whole area with a fish tank for all I know. I did try to put some columns right here to kind of fill in this wall and have this continue on right here, but it just didn't match up because I had made a small mistake right here. The squares probably should have just gone one square after the next instead of having a tree here and a tree here. But see, the first problem I made for myself was planting this tree right here. This tree needed to be maybe, it's hard to say, maybe back one. I'm not too sure. But the fact is that I cannot repeat this pattern because what happens is that I end up with this area right here where I have 2 blocks. So I have a little 2-block square right here in between these pillars instead of having 3 blocks. So it just kind of messed up the pattern a little bit, but hard to explain. But it's fine as long as I leave this all blank. Now the question is what am I going to do to cover up this disgusting looking blue cobblestone wall? I'm so disappointed with that. I don't know. Definitely don't like the way that door looks right there. Just looks silly. I tried to put a door right here so that I could have this whole area gated in, and that just looked really silly. You can't have gate. They don't have gate iron gate doors. I suppose I could just make a wood gate, have wood gate doors right here to kind of keep the spiders out, and keep the zombies out, but it's pretty much safe here at night. The only thing I am concerned about is that somebody walks right up to my wall right here and gets blown up by a creeper. But you literally have to walk in from here with a creeper following behind you, walk all the way up to this wall right here, and just get blown up right here. There's just no reason for anybody to accidentally blow up this wall, and if they do, hopefully they won't die and they won't let my villagers get taken down. But yeah, I will end this stream with that. On that note, just wanted to show you guys how it's going with my build. If you caught my last stream, had a little adventure at D-Roy's place. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I think everything kind of turned out pretty nice. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys got any idea for that back wall. Maybe maybe one giant waterfall in the back, or some water fountains, maybe. I don't know. I was thinking about having water fountains back here. You know, some giant water fountains or something. Can't really have a walkway up here because I can't put these pillars in the right places. I suppose I could just put some more pillars in a random area. Like maybe a couple of pillars right here. We'll see. Alright guys, have a great day. And as always, don't forget to enjoy the great skies. Even if it's raining, it's still a great sky. Alright guys, bye.